The UK's bold decision to formally recognize Palestinian statehood has ignited a firestorm of debate across the globe, challenging long-standing geopolitical norms and forcing nations to confront uncomfortable truths about peace, justice, and power. But here's where it gets controversial. While the UK aims to uphold principles of fairness, critics argue this move could inadvertently embolden extremists and deepen the divide in the Middle East. Let's break down what's at stake. In a historic turn of events, Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper made it clear to Israeli officials that the UK will not tolerate any attempt to annex parts of the West Bank in retaliation for the recognition. This comes as the UK joins a growing list of nations, Canada, Australia, and Portugal, in acknowledging Palestine as a sovereign state. The announcement, made by Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer during a press briefing, marks a dramatic shift in British foreign policy, signaling a commitment to revive the two-state solution despite intense opposition from Israel. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu condemned the move as a huge reward to terrorism, accusing the UK of undermining Israel's security. He argued that recognizing Palestine would give Hamas and other groups a platform to gain influence, a claim the UK swiftly refuted. According to the Foreign Office, the recognition explicitly excludes Hamas from any future Palestinian government or security role, emphasizing that the UK's support is for a peaceful, demilitarized state. This is the part most people miss. The UK's decision isn't just about words. It's a calculated effort to pressure both sides to prioritize dialogue over violence. As the UK prepares to advocate for a unified Middle East at the UN, it faces a critical test. Can it balance its moral stance with the reality that many leaders view this as a betrayal? The answer lies in the next steps, like expanding the UK's consulate in East Jerusalem to an embassy. A symbolic but significant gesture that underscores the nation's commitment to the cause. The controversy deepens when you consider the broader context. The UN has recently called out Israel for alleged genocide in Gaza, while aid agencies warn of a famine in the region. Meanwhile, some politicians like Conservative Deputy Chair Matt Vickers accuse the UK of rewarding Hamas by supporting Palestine. Others, like Liberal Democrat leader Ed Davey, see the move as a necessary first step toward peace, but stress that real change requires pressure on Israel to stop the violence and secure humanitarian aid for Gaza. What's clear is that this moment is fraught with tension. The UK's recognition is a bold statement, but it also raises tough questions. Does supporting Palestine risk alienating allies who rely on Israel for security? Can a two-state solution survive when both sides are so entrenched in conflict? And what happens when the world's most powerful nations take sides in a war that has already claimed tens of thousands of lives? As the UN General Assembly convenes, the stakes couldn't be higher. The path forward demands more than political statements. It requires a willingness to confront the hard truths of occupation, injustice, and the human cost of war. So what do you think? Is this a step toward peace or a dangerous gamble with the future of the Middle East? Share your thoughts in the comments below.